Eminent jurist and senior advocate Fali S. Nariman passed away on Wednesday morning. Nariman, aged 95, was suffering from multiple ailments including cardiac issues. A Padma Vibhushan recipient, Nariman often referred to as Bhishma Vipitama, the father figure of the Indian judiciary, was at the forefront of landmark judgments that aided the Supreme Court in breaking new grounds. With his exceptional oratory skills and sharp advocacy, Nariman appealed in an array of constitutional bench cases that went a long way in helping the apex court interpret the provisions of the constitution and redefined the legal fabric. Some of the key cases that Nariman was a part of as a lawyer included the Golak Nath case. Even constitutional amendments are amended to judicial review. The TMA Pai case, right of minorities to establish institutions of their choices, and SP Gupta and NJAC case, where he stood from the independence of the judiciary in the appointment of judges. A former Rajya Sabha member, Nariman was also a prolific author. He authored books including Before the Memory Fades, The State of the Nation, India's Legal System, Can It Be Saved, and God Save the Honorable Supreme Court. Nariman was born in Rangoon on January 10, 1929 in then British India. He was enrolled as an advocate of the Bombay High Court in November 1950. And was designated a senior advocate in 1961. Nariman practiced law for more than 70 years, initially in the Bombay High Court and later in the Supreme Court. He was appointed Additional Solicitor General of India in May of 1972, but resigned a day after the imposition of the emergency on June 26, 1975. His son, Justice Mohitan F. Nariman, is a former judge of the Supreme Court. NewsX was fortunate enough to have him speak at our Jethmanari Memorial Lecture held last year. Before we move ahead, let's in fact quickly take a look at that.
If your first name is only a three-letter word, like Ram, it may carry you even further, simply because Ram is on the lips of every God-fearing Indian morning, noon and night. It is great that his son has remembered to celebrate his 100th birth anniversary. But I have a small grievance, and I must ventilate it here. Mahesh's illustrious father, if he was with us, would have celebrated this occasion with far more aplomb, with far more panache. In the first place, he would not have planned a lecture in this hall at all. Instead, ladies and gentlemen, if I know him, and those of us who knew him, he would have hosted a party in far more salubrious surroundings, inviting you all, and served spiked beverages to all present. But alas, it's not to be.
Well, of course, viewers, there you heard it. That was a clipping from 15th September 2023 at an event that NewsX had hosted. Meanwhile, my colleague Rushali Kadam joins us on the broadcast. Rushali, if you know, of course, he requires absolutely no introduction. He's done some he's done some prolific work over the course of the years. But if you could take our viewers through the legacy of Fali S. Nariman.
Well, he was a senior advocate at the age of 95, and 10 a.m. at the party in Aramga in New Delhi. And post this, we come to know that senior advocate Abhishek Manu Singhi has also expressed his feeling by saying that this is the end of an era, and we have seen that, Prime Minister Narendra Modi has also tweeted and said that he devoted his life to making justice accessible to the common citizen. I am pained by his passing away. My thoughts are with his family and admirers. He may his soul may rest in peace. This is a tweet by Prime Minister Narendra Modi, and many more have expressed their feelings. As far as Justice Nariman is concerned, when he was 38, below the minimum qualifying age, he declined an invitation to be a judge of the High Court. He was a senior advocate of the Supreme Court since 1971. And he also had served as a president of the Bar Association of India from 1991 to 2010. He received many awards, including Padma Bhushan and Padma Vibhushan. This is a loss for the country. Many people are, expressing their condolences, and we can see on the social media also the condolence messages are, there. People are to this. They are saying that it's a big loss for the country as we have lost.
For more such videos, subscribe to the NewsX YouTube channel, hit the bell icon.